Discover the captivating role of Africa in the Bible, a topic often overlooked but filled with enlightening insights into the interconnectedness of ancient civilizations. As we delve into the biblical texts, we uncover Africa's vibrant presence, not just as a backdrop but as an integral part of the narrative of biblical history. Let's embark on this journey by exploring Africa's geographical context within the Bible. Situated in close proximity to the ancient Near East, Africa served as a crossroads for cultures, ideas, and events that shaped biblical narratives. From the majestic Nile River to the sun-soaked lands of Ethiopia, Africa's landscapes have been home to stories of faith, endurance, and divine encounters. During our exploration, we will encounter 8 significant African individuals and events that played crucial roles in the Bible. These include the Ethiopian Eunuch, a high-ranking official whose encounter with Philip resulted in one of the earliest conversions to Christianity. We will also delve into the legacy of the Cushites, an ancient people associated with present-day Ethiopia and Sudan, whose presence permeates the Old Testament. The enigmatic Queen of Sheba, renowned for her legendary visit to King Solomon, will captivate our attention. Additionally, we cannot overlook Simon of Cyrene, a man from Libya whose poignant role in the Passion of Christ leaves a lasting impact. Egypt, a prominent figure in our journey, features prominently in the biblical accounts. We will explore the Israelites' exodus from Egypt, a narrative that has resonated throughout centuries. The story of Joseph and Mary's flight to Egypt will also be revisited, showcasing Africa's role as a refuge. Furthermore, we will delve into Jeremiah's prophecies against Egypt, providing a vivid example of the intertwining of religion and politics in biblical times. Lastly, we will touch on the Libyans mentioned in the Book of Nahum, further exemplifying Africa's pervasive presence in the Bible. But before we dive into the main content, make sure you hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell so you won't miss any of our upcoming videos. We have a lot of exciting content coming your way. So, let's dive into the first character, the Ethiopian eunuch, whose story is found in the Book of Acts. In the ancient world, Ethiopia was considered the land at the end of the known world. The Ethiopian eunuch, an important official in the court of the Ethiopian queen, embarked on a journey to Jerusalem to worship. On his return, he encountered Philip, one of the early church's deacons. As the eunuch sat in his chariot reading the book of Isaiah, Philip approached him and explained the gospel of Jesus Christ. This encounter is significant as it demonstrates the early church's mission expanding beyond the Jewish people. The Ethiopian eunuch, a Gentile, became one of the first non-Jews to convert to Christianity, illustrating the inclusive nature of the gospel across cultures, continents, and social statuses. Next, we move on to the Cushites, another group from Ethiopia. The term Cush in the Bible refers to an area that encompassed parts of modern-day Ethiopia and Sudan. The Cushites hold a significant place in the biblical narrative, mentioned numerous times. Each mention highlights their influence and interactions with the Israelites. The Cushites were renowned for their prowess in warfare and remarkable physical attributes. They were described as a strong and feared nation. One notable mention is in Numbers 12, where Moses' wife is referred to as a Cushite woman, showcasing the intermingling of Cushite and Israelite cultures. In the book of Jeremiah, the Cushites are used metaphorically to illustrate disaster, emphasizing the impending doom. The book of Zephaniah prophesies a time when all people, including the Cushites, would worship God together, highlighting their significant role in the biblical narrative. The Cushites also appear in 2 Samuel, bringing news of David's son Absalom's death. Here, the Cushite serves as a bearer of truth, regardless of its painful nature. These references reveal that the Cushites were not peripheral figures but a people deeply entwined in the biblical narrative, offering fascinating insights into the cultural and social dynamics of the time. From the Cushites, we journey to the realm of the renowned Queen of Sheba. The Queen of Sheba, an enigmatic and mysterious figure from the Old Testament, emerges as a captivating character steeped in wisdom and wealth. She ruled over a prosperous kingdom, located in present-day Ethiopia or Yemen. Intrigued by the legendary wisdom of King Solomon of Israel, she undertakes a challenging journey across the desert with a grand caravan carrying valuable treasures. Upon meeting Solomon, she tests him with difficult questions and is left astounded by his wisdom, wealth, and the splendor of his kingdom. This encounter leads to a peaceful alliance and cultural exchange between the two kingdoms, highlighting the universal nature of wisdom and the unifying power of faith. Moving to the New Testament, we encounter Simon of Cyrene, a significant figure in a crucial moment. Simon, hailing from Cyrene, modern-day Libya, is unexpectedly compelled by the Romans to help Jesus carry his cross to Golgotha. Simon's role holds multiple meanings. Firstly, it emphasizes the human suffering endured by Jesus, highlighting his vulnerability and the need for assistance. Secondly, Simon symbolizes all believers, as his act of carrying the cross represents the call for Christians to bear their own burdens and share in the trials and triumphs of a faithful life. Simon of Cyrene, an African man, plays a vital role in the crucifixion narrative, forever immortalizing his act of service. Our journey then takes us to ancient Egypt, a significant country in the Bible, particularly in the Old Testament. Egypt serves as the backdrop for one of the most dramatic narratives in biblical history, the Exodus. The Israelites initially sought refuge in Egypt due to a severe famine, but their status shifted from guests to slaves over time. Moses, an Israelite raised as an Egyptian prince, was called by God to lead the Israelites out of Egypt. Through a series of 10 devastating plagues, God compelled Pharaoh to release the Israelites. The final plague, the death of the firstborn, led to Pharaoh's ultimate surrender. Guided by divine intervention, the Israelites embarked on their exodus, crossing the Red Sea on dry land as the waters miraculously parted. The Exodus represents a powerful story of liberation, divine providence, and unwavering faith as the Israelites journeyed toward the Promised Land. Another significant event in Egypt is Joseph and Mary's flight, as described in the Gospel of Matthew. Fleeing to Egypt with the baby Jesus, Joseph heeded a divine dream warning him of Herod's murderous intentions. This flight to Egypt, though brief, held great significance. Egypt, symbolizing a place of refuge in biblical narratives, became a sanctuary for the Holy Family. It was a testament to God's providence and protection, showcasing the divine guidance even in the face of imminent danger. Let's explore another significant event related to Egypt in the Bible. Jeremiah, a major prophet in the Bible, made dire prophecies concerning Egypt. These prophecies hold great significance and shed light on the geopolitical dynamics of the time. Jeremiah, living during the 7th and 6th centuries BC, was a prophet during a turbulent period in Israelite history. Known for his prophetic messages warning of impending disaster and calling for repentance, Jeremiah directed some of his prophecies against Egypt, a powerful empire of that era. These prophecies can be found in the book of Jeremiah, specifically in chapters 46 to 49. In his prophecies, Jeremiah foretold that Egypt would fall to the Babylonian Empire. He vividly described Egypt as a beautiful heifer about to be bitten by a gadfly from the north. This northern invader was none other than Nebuchadnezzar, the king of Babylon. Jeremiah's prophecy was significant because Egypt was considered an invincible force at that time. It was a bold statement, predicting the downfall of a powerful empire. Moreover, it carried a spiritual message, warning the Israelites against placing their trust in worldly powers for salvation. As prophesied, Egypt did fall to Babylon, validating Jeremiah's prophetic gift. The fall of Egypt served as a stern reminder of the fleeting nature of worldly power and glory. It emphasized the importance of spiritual faithfulness and reliance on God. Furthermore, Jeremiah's prophecies against Egypt provide insights into the power struggles and conflicts that shaped the ancient Near East, offering a glimpse into the geopolitical dynamics of that era. These prophecies, though historical in nature, still hold relevance today. They remind us of the transient nature of worldly power and the significance of faith and spiritual strength. In Jeremiah's prophecies against Egypt, we witness the power of the prophetic voice, the fulfillment of divine prophecy, and the timeless lessons it carries for humanity. Our final stop takes us to the Libyans, mentioned in the book of Nahum. While often overlooked, they play a significant role in Nahum's prophecies against the city of Nineveh. Nahum vividly describes the city's allies, including the Libyans, known as Put in the Hebrew Bible. The Libyans were renowned for their prowess in battle, and Nahum incorporates their reputation into his prophecy. The mention of the Libyans as part of Nineveh's powerful defense underscores the magnitude of the impending disaster for the city. It serves as a poignant reminder that even the mightiest alliances could not withstand divine judgment. Despite being a minor detail in the grand narrative, the involvement of the Libyans highlights the universality of the Bible's message, transcending geographical and cultural barriers. In conclusion, our journey through Africa's role in the Bible has taken us through time and across continents, weaving a tapestry of human history and divine intervention. From the Ethiopian Eunuch to the Cushites, the Queen of Sheba, Simon of Cyrene, the Exodus, Jeremiah's prophecies against Egypt, and the mention of the Libyans, Africa's representation in the scriptures is diverse and significant. These stories serve as reminders of the profound influence of faith, the interconnectedness of ancient civilizations, and the enduring lessons they hold for humanity. Thank you for watching. We hope you have gained insights into the Bible through this discussion. Please consider subscribing and clicking on the notification icon for future updates. Stay tuned for more episodes where we delve into critical issues found in the Bible.